Hello, my name is Dallas G and welcome to my channel, Let's Talk. In today's video, I will answer the question, what is ayahuasca? The origin, how it is used, the practice, and why you should consider the ayahuasca experience. I've prepared a series of videos covering the ayahuasca experience, so feel free to browse my channel and prepare yourself. I want to state that I am not a medical doctor, and this video is for informational purposes only. Please do your own research before making any decisions of your own. Hey, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. It really does make a difference. Are you ready to do this? Let's talk. The name ayahuasca originates from the Quechua language, where aya means soul or ancestors and huasca means vine or root. Most people translate this as vine of the soul. It is also known as the tea, the vine, and la purga. Ayahuasca is a psychoactive tea that originates from the Amazon region. Psychoactive substances affect the brain and cause people to experience changes in their mood, thinking, and behavior. Traditional healers in several South American countries use the tea for its reported healing properties. It also plays an important role in some types of religious ceremonies. Although DMT is a Schedule I controlled substance in the United States, the Supreme Court has upheld the right for usage of this substance under the Religious Freedom Restoration Act. It's important to note that this should not be a fad. It's no joke, and you need to do your homework. It's not a one-time fix. It will require patience. You need to go in with an intention and know that the experience is unique to you as it is for everyone. And not everyone will arrive at the same conclusion. So please do your research. You know, this drink was used for spiritual and religious purposes by ancient Amazonian tribes and is still used as a sacred beverage by some religious communities in Brazil and North America. Taking ayahuasca leads to an altered level of consciousness due to psychoactive substances in the ingredients. It induces a dreamlike experience that includes visions and memories. Ayahuasca is sought out by people who see alternative healing associated with chronic depression, traumatic experiences, or an introduction to the higher consciousness. This is how ayahuasca is used. Though ayahuasca was traditionally used for religious and spiritual purposes by specific populations, it has become popular worldwide among those who seek a way to open their minds, heal from post-traumas, or simply experience an ayahuasca journey. Ayahuasca is practiced in the countries of Peru, Costa Rica, and Brazil, where multi-day ayahuasca retreats are offered. They're led by experienced shamans who prepare the brew and monitor participants for safety. I strongly recommend that ayahuasca only be taken when supervised by an experienced shaman or curandero, as those who take it need to be looked after carefully, as an ayahuasca trip leads to an altered state of consciousness that lasts for many hours. Why should you consider the ayahuasca experience? The very nature of ayahuasca is to bring things into the surface that are locked into the subconscious and that people would otherwise tend to avoid or suppress. Ayahuasca enables any suppression of life experiences to surface and for the individual to heal properly. I call it confront, address, resolve. These processes can be very unpleasant, very difficult, and very challenging. The ayahuasca experiences tend to be beneficial in the long run, allowing the person to process the revelations and confrontations associated with any past experience or trauma that an individual has experienced, or for that matter, suppressed. The actual ceremony requires just the right location and the right preparation. In other words, what you bring to the ceremony and the location and ambience are critical to the quality of the experience. Before partaking in an ayahuasca ceremony, participants are asked to abstain from cigarettes, drugs, alcohol, sex, and caffeine. Why? So that you can purify your bodies. It's also often suggested to follow various diets such as vegetarianism, veganism for 2 to 4 weeks prior to the experience. This is claimed to free the body of toxins. The shaman has a wealth of knowledge passed down to him over the centuries and from generation to generation, and this information can be critical. Many people considering ayahuasca are not aware of the importance of certain dietary restrictions. There is a correct diet, and you should avoid certain things prior to ceremony. There's potentially lethal danger of mixing certain foods and drugs with ayahuasca. So it is very important that you follow the prescribed diet by your shaman. It's important that you abide by the diet before and immediately after an ayahuasca ceremony to avoid potentially harmful reactions. These reactions can include severe headaches, elevated blood pressure, nausea, palpitations, and yes, sometimes death. An example of a special diet which can include rice, plantains, and fish with no salt or spices must be adhered to as per the shaman's advice. You know, many of my clients have approached me prior to considering ayahuasca, and I wanted to share with you my findings and notes. In medical news, research has suggested many health benefits, although more studies are still ongoing to confirm these findings. It's important to discuss the following potential health benefits, especially for brain health and emotional well-being. Now let's see. Both DMT and beta-carbolines, the main ingredients in ayahuasca, may protect and restore parts of the brain. Research indicates that ingesting DMT can lead to a higher production of anti-stress and antioxidant proteins. Ayahuasca also can improve the regulation of mood and emotions, and it could also reduce stress and depression. In a 2018 study that involved people who took part in ayahuasca ceremonies found that ratings of depression and stress significantly decreased following the ceremony. PTSD, a 2018 research paper, suggests that ayahuasca may be beneficial for people with PTSD. It helps with the retrieval of depressed and repressed memories, which paves the way for the brain to reprogram, or for that matter, extinguish the associated fear response. Addiction. Ayahuasca may also be beneficial for people with substance use disorders, according to several studies. A small study involving 12 people with psychological and behavioral issues arising from substance misuse took part in 2 ayahuasca ceremonies as part of a 4-day treatment program. After 6 months, the participants continued to report positive and lasting changes. They also showed improvements in their overall quality of life scores, mindfulness, and sense of empowerment and hope. Well, this is all for today. May all your journeys be held by people who truly care about this work, holding you in love and light always. Make sure you hit the like button before you go, and please subscribe. You know, I love our talks together, and there's a lot more content to come. Thank you for joining me. This is Dallas G. I look forward to our next time together on Let's Talk. Bye.